when you go into relationships, do you guys put in 100% effort, and also do you guys automatically show commitment off rip, or do you hold back? Because I do sometimes I do talk to people and they say, oh, this person didn't show commitment, then I would ask them the question, well, did you show commitment also? Right? Because a lot of times today in modern day dating, a lot of people are afraid to go all in relationships because they're afraid to if it doesn't work out. Um, but I believe that regardless of who you go with, you should always be 100% and show commitment in the beginning, and that will let you know if this person's not right for you. But I do notice a lot of times people do expect commitment and they expect 100% effort from somebody else, but they're not really actually reciprocating that. But they do it, but they expect it. But they expect it. So I'm just interested to hear from you guys. You guys all said the men didn't show commitment, effort, but did you guys show that 100% commitment and effort in the beginning to let him know, or was it? But yeah, I'm just interested to hear that from you guys. So I'll start with you, Tofi. Like how do you when you go into a relationship with a man, you meet a guy you like him, do you 100% show let him know of of how much you want to commit, and also do you give him 100% offer it, or do you wait to test him to see where he goes before you fully commit and before you give him 100% effort?
I just feel like going in and waiting and doing anything but what you would normally do if you guys were in a relationship is just
Hmm.
playing games in a way. I feel like you're just, holding back and you shouldn't do that. I feel like when I go into a relationship, I put my all into it. Like you said, you put your 100%
Yeah.
into it.
Okay.
That's just the way I feel like it should be. Otherwise, you're just falsifying who you are and
Okay.
and kind of showing them that you only expect that much if you go any less than what you normally would.
Do you let him know in the beginning when you would say, see, if you meet somebody, you like him, do you let him know that you're looking for commitment, like long term?
Oh yeah.
Like,
I've
like
been
you like,
told I'm crazy for saying that from the get-go, but yes, I feel like it's very important. I would never want to buy a car and not tell them what my expectations are out of that vehicle. I'm
yeah,
going to go into a relationship and tell them at the forefront, this is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. And if this is anything that you're not looking for, then there's the door. Go ahead.
and
I
then
don't
when
have
you say, and then when you say that, what's their response? What's
I
their
get
response?
I get mixed responses. I have one guy who's just like, "Oof, why would you say that? You sound crazy." And then other guys were like, "Yeah, that's what I'm looking for too." So, and then comes into play the whole, they just show what you want to hear.
Okay. Yeah, or when have you ever been with? Have you ever dated guys where they first they reacted? You said they were looking for full time commitment, and they didn't, and they reacted like, oh, that's like they reacted that way. You just mentioned, oh, I don't know. You still continue, or
And I did one time. I did
okay,
one just to see because you never know until you like actually experience it. But yeah, that didn't turn out good.
all right, cool, okay, no worries. And you same thing with you. Why I want to ask you, like when you go into a relationship with this man, like do you 100% give it 100 effort, and do you also let them know that you're looking for commitment, a long term commitment?
Me
Yeah.
kind of cut out a bit. Sorry. Um, yeah, I do tend to put like my all in it, but I kind of do like I kind of give the same energy. So like if you're gonna lack, then I'm gonna lack too. But if you give me your all, then I'm gonna give you my all, sort of thing.
Okay. Okay.
Like yeah, so like say if someone ghosts me, then that's it. Like we're done. I'm gonna be a ghost too.
Okay.
But if you're gonna give me all your attention or everything like that, like then I'm gonna do the same in return.
Okay. All right. And do you like and you let them know that you're looking for long-term commitment? Like, do you address that in the beginning to let them know, hey, I'm not wasting time, or
Yeah,
do you have that
yeah, I let
conversation?
him know, and then like I'll let him know, and then it's kind of up to him where he takes it. But obviously it didn't work out because he was just saying the things that he wanted me to hear for me to fall for him, and then just you know what I mean, just takes off.
Okay.
Yeah, bye.
All right. All right. So for you, you kind of like just you don't you say you only reciprocate what they give. So if they're not giving effort, you're not giving effort.
Yeah, yeah, Because I find it's just a waste of my time if I give everything just to get nothing back.
Okay. I do want to ask you, because you know how in relationships, people we're all judging each other to see if this is real, right? Or this is serious.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about, like, if you're not putting 100% effort, do you think that the other person may think that, okay, she's not putting effort, he will notice that, or think about that? You ever think about that or no?
I have, but I guess it's just like I've put in so much effort for previous guys that it's just made me think differently now about guys.
Okay.
And my efforts for them, yeah.
So it's just this is still a part of you from your last relationships that you still carry today.
Yes, actually, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Okay. So there's a fear right now. That's probably one of the reasons why it's holding you back.
Why? Why it's holding me
and
back.
putting effort. Okay. No, I mean, no, that's understandable. Okay. All right. Okay. And then last but not least, Kayla.
Yeah. So of course, in the beginning, I did like 50%, only because I came from so much. I had this wall up that I didn't want to give my all, but I still reassured that I don't want anything serious. I'm here for either, the fun, the short term or the long term. I always reassure that at the beginning. And now, a few years after that, with a different mindset, I'm too drained to not give, my all. So I'm giving my all. So my weirdness, my confidence, my everything. And if, I'm not getting that in return, then so be it. A lot of people, I mean, a lot of guys like it, but some it puts them off because it kind of makes them feel a little bit insecure about themselves. And then they try to ask me to help them fill that void for themselves. Yeah.
Okay. So when you meet men, do you put 100% effort in the beginning, and also do you let them know that you're looking for long-term commitment?
Yeah, very important.
So you do. Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I have to repeat myself on the first date and second date, maybe the third if I hear like I like you. I'm like, no, wait, remember what I said? Remember what I said. I don't want to hurt you. I just am here for the games. Yeah.
So all right. So how's it when you tell them that you're looking for long-term commitment? Like what's generally the response? They're afraid. They're like they don't want to. Like what's their reaction when you bring it up?
Kind of. They just bring up how I'm a parent, and then they do bring up like just the stuff I don't want to hear. Like I didn't ask for you to be the dad and stuff like that. Just rather hear about, your 5 to 10 year plan with me, that kind of stuff. But it kind of freaks them out a little bit. And then they just get silent or like really reserved. Like I can't get anything more out of them. And then the attention lessens, the effort lessens from him. And so I'll just back off a bit and just let it go.
Okay. No worries. All right. Okay. All right. And do you put in 100% effort in the beginning when you meet any guy?
Now I do. Yes.
Say now. Is it today? Was it yesterday? Last month? When you say now?
Starting from the end of 2020, after COVID, the end of 2020, that's when my mindset changed on dating guys and reassuring that I'm putting it all in. And yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you just started recently, putting 100% effort.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So no, it's really interesting to hear your thoughts, and I do want to open this up for all you ladies out here, and you guys can jump in. But I do notice for a lot of men and women also, like especially in today's modern day dating, because people are so afraid now, whether they had a bad experience or people not communicating their intentions. But I do notice today that when people walk into relationships, they're walking in like with 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Does that make sense? So they're just like, and people no longer just like fully either letting people know they look for long-term relationships, and they're not putting 100% effort in the beginning. Because I do believe that in order to attract a committed relationships, people need to know, right? People really need to know that you're serious, and you show that not only with your words and you communicate that with that, but also you show that with your effort. And I've just noticed for a lot of men and women today, is they'll put in like why like just put in 20%, and but they're hoping they're hoping the other person like understands that they want 100%. Like let me I want to open it up for you guys. Well, what's your thoughts on that? Because I do see that's a problem today. People are only putting half effort, but they expect 100% commitment from the other person. Which I always tell people, no, you gotta if you want 100% commitment, you always gotta go into the relationship 100% commitment. And with the relationship, and if you put in 100% commitment, it'll make it easier for so then number one, the other person knows you're looking for commitment, and the people that are looking for commitment knows that, and they'll stay with you, and the people that are not looking for commitment will shy away from it and run and ghost you. So it makes it easier. But I just that's my thoughts on that. Like I'm gonna open it up for you guys. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, very important. That's very important nowadays. But I
Yeah,
don't. I think everyone comes from different um, experiences or trauma that they're not ready to
yeah, yeah,
fully
yeah,
put themselves in. They don't understand the importance of putting everything in first. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I wouldn't understand because yeah,
Okay.
everyone's
No,
different.
no worries.
But it's very important to do that now. Very
How you
save
doing
you a
that
lot of
now?
time.
Yeah, putting effort. Yeah. Oh, well, like Tofi, you ever, what's your thoughts on that? You know,
I don't think I've ever really come across any of my friends doing that, just, straight straddling the line. I can't understand why anybody would do that. I just, but defining what you want is super important
yeah,
because it just, it can either just grow from that point and you guys are both, creating something together, or it just goes downhill. So I prefer more positive side of things. So